Hey, what's up guys? So today's video is going to be a wrap-up video of the books that I've read for the month of May. I'm also going to give you guys what I plan on reading for the summer because it's going to be all about the reading for the summer. Nothing distracting going on. Seriously. If you guys see my May TBR video, I sadly did not read all the books that I was planning on reading for the month of May. I ended up reading only 2 books out of that pile, and it's not really too surprising, I guess, that I've only read 2 books, and then I just read 2 books for the month of May. But I did have a lot going on in the month, and also I kind of blame a little bit on Friends. I've been watching Friends a lot. Damn you, Friends. Anyway, to the books that I read. First book I finished for the month of May was The Lies of Lockemora by Scott Lynch. It's the first book of the Gentleman's Bastard series. It's a series I really wanted to get into. The story centers around a character named Lockemora, and he is a well thought out thief. And he and his little band of thieves that he has, called the Gentleman's Bastards, hence the name, he and the gang steal from the rich. And so it's kind of like a Robin Hood story, but not only do they steal from the rich, they actually keep the riches for themselves, so they could, it's kind of a living for them. I love how the story was told, and I thought the writing was really, really smart. I thought the characters, I love the characters, they were really, really funny as well, so some funny moments going on. And I love how the writing was. It was so much different than I normally read. You do have like its flashback moments, but the flashback scenes kind of flow with how the story was setting up. So I thought Scott Lynch did a good job on this, and I think this is his debut novel too. Yeah, Scott Lynch's first novel. So very, very impressed by this, and I cannot wait to continue with the series. The second book is Red Seas Under Red Skies, which I have. I had not started reading that yet. Gave it a 5 out of 5, and if you're looking for a fantasy book to start with, if you're new to fantasy, definitely recommend this. Definitely. Seriously. Good. And then the second and last book that I read is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabah Tahir. This book has been going around BookTube for the past month, so I'm not really going to get into what this book is about. I'm sure you guys have already known what it is about. I'm not really into reading very much hyped books because I just like to, just let it off for a bit when a new release comes in. And the reason I read it is because I really wanted to kind of participate in the book explosion. This was their book of the month for the month of May because I missed out on the last books. And this was also kind of like an anticipating book that I really wanted to read for 2015. So I was actually really surprised of how the story went. I really liked it. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I did have, of course, a little bit problems with it. I did like how the world was set up. I liked how the characters were. I mentioned in one of my videos that I'm not really into like first-person narrative story, but Sabah, I can't even say her name, but the author did a good job, not making the characters very repetitive in what they were thinking. So I thought the author did a good job with that, and I loved how it all ended, and I was really surprised that I heard this was supposed to be a standalone book, but luckily it is becoming a sequel, so I'm really looking forward to continuing with the story. And yeah. Alright, those are the books that I read for the month of May, so it were pretty good books actually. On to the summer of what I plan on reading. I do have a goal for myself to read about 10 books. Yes, that's what I'm going to be doing, 10 books. And then this is actually going to be my last wrap-up video for now because I'm just going to be reading all summer. And when the summer ends, I'll be doing a wrap-up of what I've read for the past those 3 months. I'm going to do what I did last year. And I'm also hoping to read at least 3 or 4 books that have like over 500 pages to them. So like I really want to read, if you haven't heard, of course I want to continue with the Gentleman Bastard series, the second book. I think that's over, of course, 500 pages. But I do kind of want to start the Wheel of Time series. I do have the first book called The Eye of the World, I think. Then I also want to kind of continue with Patrick Rothfuss's book. His second book is Wise Man's Fear, and that's a total monster of a book. That's what I'm planning on doing, is just reading nonstop and try to not to get into any distractions. So that is my plan for the summer. Since I am posting this like in the first week of June, I'm happy to let you know that I have finished my very first book. So that's how kicking into my reading gear that I am in. Alright, that is it for this video. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what your reading plans are for the summer. Let me know how you did in month of May. And I hope you guys have a great summer. I will be continuing on with BookTube though. I do have a book haul that I really want to plan on doing and try to get at least some tags in. I do want to do some fun tags that have been going around. I know there's like a Disney one, and I really wanted to do the, Epic Reads tag, all that. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Laters!